So, hello, I'm Q from QAnon. So, uh, we're enslaved. We're completely enslaved. The one person Q from QAnon can't get no satisfaction. I get no respect from police. They're criminals with a badge and a gun. Do you see how dangerous this is? And the thing is that I'm going to sue, and then I could possibly disappear. And then you have to fend for yourself. Fendi, you have to fend for yourself. Because I'm exhausted. See, I love synchronicity, but teaching it, just doing this for uh, people who just use it against me, I'd rather just go live my life. TI, targeted individual, TI, tip, Q tip. Can you hear me now? Donald Trump has zero consciousness. Elon Musk has zero consciousness. I'm Donald Trump's soul from the future. Project Pegasus. Peg is my first mother in law. I'm telling the truth. Um, why doesn't I have a mountain of evidence? I have a digital footprint that's undeniable. How many times I've contacted the the three-letter agencies. I'm Edward Snowden's consciousness. I contacted Edward Snowden. Nothing. That's that Snowden movie. Gordon is my grandparents that own Wise Owl Farm. I can see now. I am a full-blown shaman, a real one, the only real one. I could see my owl mask on my face. It looks like a virtual reality mask. So I'm the snow owl shaman. Uh, there's an album cover, and it'll come to me. I'm going to go listen to some shamanic drumming. I'm telling you, you should listen to shamanic drumming rather than meditating, clearing your mind, and like thinking about nothing at all is wasted time to me. Eagles, a witchy woman. That's wasted time to me. So yes, you should clear all the negative thoughts, but listen to shamanic drumming and channel. Listen to the voice in your head and realize that not every thought in your head is you thinking it. It could be your guardian angel channeling a message into you. When you start to really notice synchronicity, that's when you're really connected. MC something. Connected. Make sure you're connected. The writing's on the wall. And if your mind's neglected, stumble you may fall. Stumble you will fall, or something. Stumble you may fall. I forgot the last line. Sorry, I keep forgetting. Michael McDonald. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. Ronald McDonald used to be a mentally challenged man who lived in our guest house. I don't think. I think that they use. They could possibly use human meat in McDonald's. You don't understand. You're in like an alien ant farm. You know what these. And I channel the beings that you eat. The Thoth. And I just told you I could see that I could see I have an owl in me. I could see it. I'm not a human. I can see. I channel Thoth, Horus, and now plain as day, I was like, I'm the snow owl shaman. I'm the esoteric ocean shaman. Go look up the song Esoteric Ocean. You know what it says? Illuminati. I'm the queen of the Illuminati. It's a video game from the future that we play, physics of consciousness. and it's owned by Illuminati Inc. And in the future, we all know what we're one, so we own everything. So anything like with the taxes, and they do these, they lose trillions of dollars, but they do these black budget projects, and they don't tell you, but they need the money for it, and then it benefits a small group of people. That's how you get these billionaires. Like they funnel, now I got an electric car. Let's do that. Funnel that to Elon Musk. Give him his $300 billion, and they print the money. So they can literally give you whatever you think you're worth. $300 billion to me is chump change. Do you know what I'm not going to sell my soul, but if you want a ballpark of what it will take, a quintessilion dollars. So that much money doesn't exist, but they could print it. I guess it'd probably take the rest of the simulation to print that much money. Go look how much quintessilion dollars is. And I still wouldn't do it. Because I got a ticket. I found the Stairway to Heaven. I could see it. I could see this. I could see the mask. I could see the chakras. I could see the sacred geometry. I could see the sacred fields. And I could see the Stairway to Heaven right in front of me. I'm still, like, I'm transcending the matrix, but my physical body's still here. It's like tying me down. Tie your mother down. So I'm preparing to leave. I guess, I had to. I remember one time I died. It was a shock to my system because they said you died, and I was still so attached to my family, and they sent me back because I wasn't ready. I was ready to die, but I wasn't really ready to let them go. And I love them, but they don't want anything to do with me because of QAnon. So I've grieved. I've grieved them. I've lost their soul, and those physical bodies are dangerous to me. They're dangerous as long as they're sleeping. So I wish somebody would wake them up. I do believe that they're gonna wake up. I do. I have faith. So, George Michael, I have faith that they're going to wake up. So, a rooster crows. I'm in Worcester County. Crow. So, WORC, as she talks to angels. The Counting Crows. Mrs. Potter's Lullaby. Miss Potter was my kid's first grade teacher. So Harry Potter, so a man named Harry just gave me, I'm Slowpoke Rodriguez. He walked up to me and handed me an envelope to a special person. And I should have asked him, are you a wizard, Harry? Because he gave me a $2 bill. And that's what Lou Sr. used to give us, $2 bills. And I had saved thousands because he would buy them, from the bank, and give them as gifts and give us each a couple $100 every year. And I had saved them. Well, when I got hooked on drugs, I spent thousands of dollars in $2 bills down in Baltimore. So it's raining in Baltimore. So rain, you can rearrange to Nair. So, burnt hair, Elon Musk. So my hair's kind of, I tried to go gray when I first got out of jail. I had so much gray growing in, and they're like, well, in order to do that, you have to bleach your hair, and then we do it gray. Well, then the gray just washes right out, and so I'm stuck with some, I've got some burnt hair going on, so I'm taking vitamins and stuff. It's only hair. So I got some extensions. But like, they call me incompetent, and like, I go to the beauty salon. When I go to Walmart. Oh, there's all kinds of synchronicity with Walmart too. Forgot. I spend like anywhere from $300 to sometimes $700 because I stock up. I'm gonna show you my stash. It's in the box, stash. My date rack. I spend so much money that sometimes I have to pay for half of it. Oh, I have a mouse down here. I hear him. I hear you. And I hear you right there. Brave. So check it out. I had to pay for half my stuff. And then, look, incompetent. Because it costs $50 to go in a cab. So I stock up. And look, so I have, like, I could be stuck here. I have like 6 milks. I have cases of vegetables. I wash all my clothes by hand. I have fresh vegetables. I always go get fresh vegetables, but they run out. So I have canned vegetables, and I have canned fruit cups. But look, I make eggplant. I make eggplant parmesan. I even made coconut eggplant parmesan. And I make fresh orange juice every day. I get apples because this stuff I go through it real quick because it spoils faster. It rots faster. So then I have these, and I have tons of fruit cups. I have dehydrated fruit. So, because I like to stay. Like when I eat, I like to. It's food is like computer code. So if you're eating really good stuff, it's positive, negative, positive code and information, and if you're eating that process, it's just negative. So cranberry zombies. I just cleaned my I just show you. I took a little nap today, so my bed. It's just my mask. I got my weights, the band, the weight. So I was just exercising. So I just want to show you, like, I really, 2 years as incompetent. I have my little coffee station here. Look, like, I have jars of honey because I use honey instead of sugar now. Sugar. Why is it sugar? Look, I got my chair. I got my scooter. Water. I got my yoga mat. My kite. All my electronics. I have my shrine. The only thing was my bed wasn't made. I hand wash all my clothes. Let me show you my closet. They keep stealing my stuff, so I've had to buy clothes over and over again. So lock me up, and then they'll throw away all my stuff that was in the hotel. So, look at my coats. Look, and not only I got color coded too. So I got all my whites, and this is all my winter stuff because I'm getting ready to maybe put that away. And then here's my summer stuff. Starts here. My sundresses. So my teddy bear. All my shoes organized. There's my roller skates. So this is my jeans try. Incompetent. Do you understand that 2 years, that person would have to be full retard. You never go full retard. You have to be full retard, requiring assistance in doing anything. I cook my food. I shop. I don't get any kind of. I could, and I might need to, but I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't put that out into the field. See, that's my old thinking. I shouldn't, because I know I already won. I already won. But the way that they're targeting me, I can't get a job. My job is my book and QAnon. And I reached out to somebody who I believe is going to help me because he's getting close to the end anyway. He's 86 years old. And he's the smartest man I know. And now he sees that everybody around him has been fucking lying to him. I just need one person to say, you know, God, she's telling the truth. You all are monsters, and collapse these narcissists. They're demonic. That's it. It is the ET thing. CI channel. It's the yin and the yang. It's why they're so demonic is because they're being played like puppets. The demonic entities that are just furious angels. I know it is because I'm going to collapse the narcissist. So once they're told, hey, she's the real deal, and they get the fear of God in them, that demon will leave that body. So it'll either just be a non-player character and it won't be demonic anymore, or it was soulless because the demons are what we would consider, they have no consciousness. A soul has consciousness. My soul has died so many times. I've been outside the matrix. What's outside the matrix? The future is outside the matrix. I promise you it is. So there's a song, Can't Stop, by the Chili Peppers. The last line is, I came to teach you of the Pleiades. What is the Pleiades? It's the future. It's Earth. The future. There is no Earth. Earth. Flash Gordon, Ming. What is this Earth? So, I love Flash Gordon. Queen Flash. It's in Ted. So Ted, the movie, like, I can get really deep. Shelly is right next door to me. So the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So I looked at a property. I'm dreaming on Shell Road. And now the girl next to me is Shelly. There's a door right there. So we could actually open doors, and it's almost like she's a roommate. She's right there. So she's with a guy named Tim. So Tim backwards is MIT. Marty's right over here. Marty's my uncle. Marty McFly. Back to the Future. Michael Jaco, if you're a real man, you're going to jail. Whoever is that 107, if your name's Walt Willett, you're going to jail. I was told the name Corey Burkheimer. Why was I told that name for that 107 voice? All you QAnon people are going to jail. You were claiming QAnon when it was brand new, and you were all connected. You're all going to jail. You need to whistleblow. This is how I bring down the entire government. Or you're going to jail. If you repent and whistleblow, I won't press any charges. But you are going to pay me, like Worcester County, Harford County, Patient First, all the wards, the government, YouTube, Facebook. You're all going to pay me. And I'm going to go start my own. Yeah. Everything. Even law firm, because the lawyers are so corrupt. The justice system is for the rich. It is not for us. If you're a targeted individual, they'll frame you. They'll frame you, and then they'll get you trapped in the system. Now they're incompetent. Are you fucking kidding me? Whoever did this to her deserves the death penalty. I'm trying to do something that is so service to others that because I belonged in hell. I lied, and when I got hooked on drugs, even though it was spiritual warfare, me now, I would hate that version of me. I'd be like, what are you doing? So I can promise you that's not me. I clearly, and my ex-husband is as if, even if, as the worst person in the world, and then got sober, like just like anybody else that now is doing really good, like telling their story, and everybody's got a story, and doing good for people. Like, look, I belonged in hell. I did. I said, like, Starboy, Weekend, he kills his self. He kills his old self, and then he turns into the Starboy. Well, that's what happens. You burn. It's the Phoenix Rising. You burn this 3D avatar that you think you're, John Doe, Jane Doe, Heather. I misspoke in my last video. I said, sometimes I mess up and I don't edit. I said, I went back to my maiden name, Heather Lynn Smith. And I was like, they just made that mistake on my driver's license. I said, go back to my maiden name, and I just said it. My maiden name is Heather Lynn Smith. No, my maiden name is Heather Lynn Glorioso. So it's just like the true ID. They put a name of something. I gave them all these documents, and this name was not on any of them. So anyway, and then I said it. I called myself Heather Lynn Smith. I'm not Heather Lynn Smith. I'm Heather Lynn Glorioso. Heather Glorioso Smith. Anyway. So Houston, we have a fucking problem here. So, all my exes live in Texas. Ex, Elon Musk. My daughter's Dallas. JFK. Dallas, you can make salad. So, tossed salad and scrambled eggs. Kelsey Grammer. The Grammers are my neighbors. His kids' names are Heather and Corey. I was told 107's name was Corey Burkheimer. But everybody says it's Walt Willett. Well, where is he? He's been promising JFK Jr. and he just rambles on about everything. And where is JFK Jr.? He's been doing that for 6 fucking years. Just like Bashar, Daryl Anka. That man's been supposedly doing ET disclosure for like 40 fucking years. No, you're not. You're doing, well, you are, because it's AI videos, but, you'd be cute if you were really channeling Bashar, because I am Bashar. Bashar is the one who channeled. We did a video. Bashar channeled through a channel named a homeless guy that lived. He said he was homeless, living with his parents, but he had credentials and like a celestial intelligence agency. And he channeled Bashar, and I could tell it was Bashar. I was like, that's that same entity. You could tell the way he talks, and he was stuttering. So my grandma Jane Starship used to stutter. I used to like finish her sentences and stuff. So the album cover says, I think, return to 0 point. I think that's what it says. So the 0 point energy field. Do you hear me? They held me as for 2 years as incompetent in 2 different counties. These police have locked me up in the mental ward, 5 wards, Miss Fifth Ward, for 6 years now, and nobody will help me. But I contacted my stepfather, and he's too smart to not help me, and he's too close to needing a ticket into heaven. So, in my book, my stepfather already had a ticket to heaven. He had a pardon from me because he's already taken care of me. Without my stepdad, I wouldn't have had $250,000 to do this, to get as far as I did. It would have been way harder. I would have been stuck in the same place in a homeless shelter. So I've been able to, rent hotels and tear out the wall and have my accountants pay for it all. But now, Obi-Wan Kenobi, I need your help, because I don't need money. I need a lawyer. I need he has a really good rep. I bet you he has excellent credit, and he's NASA MIT graduate, rocket science. I believe he flies helicopters. I've never seen it, but I heard. And he can sail, and he's a whiz on the computer. So I contacted him, but he's married to my wicked witch of a monster-in-law. I went to her first. So yeah, but I have a crush on Ted. So, but I wasn't at the time. I went to Fran first. Because I was like, I channeled Gloria. I was like, don't mess with Bill, your ex-husband. Louis the Kingsman, your first husband. Your father. I prove that I'm loose soul. I prove that I'm Fran's soul. I think my stepfather's a shaman. There's a song called Ted Shaman. So I'm getting signs. I can't imagine. I don't even ask for much. So I can't imagine that I wouldn't get some kind of help from somebody. If it's not him, somebody's about to help me. But with the synchronicity, it looks like it's Ted. So, but Ted already had. So if it's him, that's Saint Ted, because this will be twice. Because I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have got this. It's a trap. Growing up, when I grow up as a cat doll, it's world domination. It's a trap, because you live in the same house, you do the same job, the same people. You won't get enough synchronicity. It was like a flood when I could go and stay at the King Charles Young Blood, at the Atlantis Season of the Witch, Donovan, and at the Copacabana in room 39, Queen 39. So that'll be twice. That's the same fucking person. If Ted helps me, that'll be twice. One person in this world helped me. Theodore Goldsmith, The Theory of Aging.